Rabindranath Tagore, 1861-1941. Indian thought and its contribution to educational practices. Introduction. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 16th May 1861 in Bengal in an educated, rich, and respected family. The responsibility of his education remained namely on the shoulders of his father, Maharishi Rabindranath Tagore. M.D. Nath provided Tagore with education of Sanskrit language, Indian philosophy, and astronomy for higher education. Tagore was sent to Bengal Academy. Soon, he was fed up with the rigid and lifeless education imparted there. Tagore went to Japan, Europe, and USA on 22nd September 1921. He established the famous Visva Bharathi, a place of learning of Indian philosophy, arts, and literature for the whole world. He died in 1941 and his death was mourned the world over. Philosophy of life. One Tagore's philosophy of life, there is a powerful impression and which he belonged. He embodied the idealistic philosophy of life and adopted the highest ideals of truth, beauty, and goodness as the chief aims of education to be achieved by all human beings. Tagore believed that God is one and he has created human beings and nature. We perceived a unity in him, and through him, he fraternal bonds between all human beings and all the external nature. Hence, he emphasized adjustment between nature and social human soul, that is, man. Tagore's philosophy of education. Tagore has emphasized that among human beings, nature, and international relation, there exists a basic unity and love. Hence, true education should promote this follow feeling and love in all the present things. Tagore believed that during education, a child should enjoy freedom. He should be free from all compulsions and restrictions. Otherwise, he will remain sitting in the class like exhibits of museum. Hence, like Rousseau, Tagore also upheld nature as the most effective and powerful teacher for a child. This was the reason why he selected a natural and scheduled area and open jungle for place for the location and establishment of his Shantiniketan. Basic principles of Tagore's educational philosophy. Tagore was a great philosopher and educationist. He expressed himself in these capacities by his own efforts. He was born in a family which was well known for its progressive views, social and cultural attainment. Basic principles of Tagore's educational philosophy are as follows. Number 1. The medium of instruction should be mother tongue. Second, during education, a child should enjoy full freedom. Third, for developing creative faculties, the child should be provided opportunities for self-expression. Fourth, child should be educated in the labs of nature far away from towns. Fifth, during education, in natural surroundings, child should be provided opportunities for social contact so that a sense of social services is developed in him. Sixth, foreign education cannot be the basis of national education. Seventh, national education should be closely connected with national life. Eighth, through education, children should be acquainted with the ideals and values of national culture. Ninth, Indian child should be given Indian education. 10th, education should develop harmoniously all the faculties of the child. 11th, Indian philosophy and social ideals should find place in the curriculum. 12. Children should not be forced to receive knowledge through books. Instead, they should be encouraged to learn from original sources. 13th. Children should be provided full freedom to live natural environment and learn by doing by their own experiences. 14. Education should not train children to be effective farmers. School should be reformed. Aims of education. In the following lines, we discuss the chief aims of education as advocated by Tagore. Number 1. Physical development. 1. Teaching while working. Tagore believed that education imparted in the classroom does not influence the mind and body of the child. He remained passive and inactive. Teaching while working is the best method of education. Second, discussion and question answer method. To Tagore, real education is not mere cramming of books, it must be based upon real problems of life. That he advocated the question answer method as very effective. Activity method. Tagore emphasized the activity method as a method of great importance because activity method. Tagore emphasized the activity method as a method of great importance because it activizes all faculties of body and mind. Hence, he made the learning of some handicraft compulsory in his Visva Bharathi. Teacher. Tagore believed that only man could teach another man. Thus, he gave a very important place to teacher in his scheme of education. According to him, teachers should do the following activities. Number 1. Believing in the purity and innocence of child. The teacher should behave with him with great love and affection. Second, instead of emphasizing book learning, the teacher should provide conducive environment to the child so that he engages himself. Third, the teacher should always be busy with motivating the creative capacities of children so that they remain busy with constructive activities and experiments. Conclusion. Thus, Tagore was the great prophet of educational renaissance in modern India. He waged a ceaseless battle of uphold the highest educational ideal before the country.